Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we're gonna be talking about this new lesbian movie released on Tubi, and it's called Castaways. And yes, it is a lesbian movie, and yes, it has a happy ending. Quick spoiler alert. And the relationship that actually develops during the movie is between Emily and Cara. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well if you guys have watched the movie. And what would you personally rate it from 1 to 10? In my personal opinion, I would definitely rate it like a 7 out of a 10. I just wish, that it would be having a little bit more drama to it, but overall I would rate it a 7 out of a 10 because the acting is very good. The chemistry between the two young ladies is also very good, and also the fact that it has a happy ending makes it even better. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments like I already said. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. I will also really appreciate that. So let's get right into more details. So it's a drama thriller released in 2023. In a post-apocalypse world, two women find themselves shipwrecked and alone on a desert island. As the girls fight to survive, they shared experience, bonds together in ways they could never have imagined. The movie is already, like I said, available to watch on Tubi. Yes, Tubi. And so Emily and Cara, what actually ends up happening in the beginning of the movie is that Emily has some problems with her mother. It's an apocalypse. Everybody's getting sick, so they need these bracelets to keep them safe. So they end up going on a boat because Emily's mother met someone who could take them somewhere safe. And Cara coincidentally was also on the same boat that she was with her mother. So Emily's mother gets involved with this guy, and Emily is against it. She goes and locks herself in the room, and then Cara comes to her, and basically that's what they first met, like actually had a conversation. And basically Cara told Emily, hey, you should lock your room, don't leave your room open. And after that, they got into this home storm. Something happened, and they just end up being on the island alone. And Emily at the beginning, she was confused because she was worried about her mother. She wanted to know where is her mother, but unfortunately her mother at this point passed away because she didn't survive the boat accident. And Cara was already on, basically on the island, getting things set up for them because to get shelter and just prepare, get something to drink, hydrate, and just prepare for survival mode. And Emily at the beginning, she was struggling to adapt because she was just overthinking about her mother because she didn't know what happened to her mother. But Cara was very understanding towards Emily. She was supportive. She was making her feel comfortable and just let her know, like, hey, it's only me and you on this island, and on this island, and you have to get it together. But one thing that really surprised me is that Emily and Cara, for people that are trapped on the island, they actually have very good survival skills. Emily knew how to make fires. She knew how to catch fish. Cara, she knew how to climb. In this case, she knew how to use weapons, climb weapons, get the coconut, get the fruits. It was very automatic, and I was like, okay, for two people that are very young, they actually have a lot of survival skills. So there was something very positive to see as well. And after that, Emily and Cara, they started to develop a very close relationship, and they started to feel each other and like each other because they were spending a lot of time together. And of course, they are trapped on the island. What else would they do? And they started to develop a romantic connection towards one another, and it was just beautiful. It was intense. They have a couple of scenes, hot, spicy scenes, and they were just, living their honeymoon stage and having fun and enjoying each other's company, opening to one another, speaking about each other's life, what they went through, what they have accomplished, and all of that. And it actually ends up coming to a point that Emily and Cara, they have decided not to go back to reality and to stay for the rest of their lives on the island because the world at that point is like I already said in the beginning, is in a post-apocalypse, so they have nothing to go look forward to the real world in, so they decided to stay in the island and just grow old together because it's a safe space there for them. And here comes a guy in the picture, and apparently he introduced himself to be a rescuer. He said that Emily's mother was alive waiting for her, and he started to befriend them and just be friends with them, just to play the time, because he had to be on the island for at least 2 days for the other people to come, and they were apparently ready to, like, they were preparing to traffic Emily and Cara. But Cara, there was something that wasn't sitting right with this guy. You know, she felt like something was wrong with him, the way he appeared and said he was part of the rescue team and is there to help them and to get them out of the island, but he also not gonna force them to get off. It will be their decision. And Emily was starting to, you know, to willing to go, you know, out of the island, because she really wants to be with her mother and see her mother again. But she's also not 100% convinced that she actually wants to leave, because she and Cara at this point already made an agreement that they're gonna grow old together on the island. So as things progresses, all of them look, they were, you know, starting to bond, being friends together and all of that. And then this guy, he ends up kissing Emily, but Emily stopped it. You know, one day they were partying and all of that. Emily ends up stopping the whole situation and just letting him know, like, yo, you tripping, like, I have a girlfriend, we ain't even about to do this. So the next day they wake up and, you know, Cara sees the guy talking with someone through the walkie-talkie, through the radio, and she was like, hey, who are you talking to? And he's like, no, I'm talking to the people from the rescue. And but something was just off. And then Emily and Cara saw this boat coming, and they saw that they were planning on trafficking them. And then, you know, one of them did what they did and actually ends up stabbing the guy and, you know, taking his life away. And after that, you know, the boat, you know, went away. They didn't go and get them. And after them, you know, they did a very nice memorial for the guy. You know, they actually buried him on the island, and they ended up, you know, living happily ever after, Emily and Cara, on the island, you know, building their life, their shelter, their survival skills, and just, you know, overall having a good moment together. Moral of the story is they are trapped on the island. They live happily ever after. But before they live happily ever after, there's a situation of a guy that comes in the picture that wants to, you know, traffic them. But he actually ends up getting caught, and they actually ends up eliminating him. And then they live happily ever after on the island together, happily and in love, most importantly, because Emily and Cara's biggest concern also was that, you know, they would end up parting ways and want different things in life, or if they come and get rescued, that, you know, they will get separated, and what they are living at the moment together on the island is just an illusion. It's just, you know, a phase. It's just something temporarily. But Emily and Cara also made it very clear since the very beginning that they actually, you know, wanted to be with one another since the moment they saw each other on the boat. So, you know, it was a mutual feeling, but they just was waiting for the right time to act on it. And once they were trapped on the island together, it was the perfect moment for them to manifest their feelings for one another. So that's why things played out the way it played out. And of course, Emily, during all of that, she also found her mother's body on the beach. So that also ended up letting her know that the guy was also lying to her. So that's how he actually got caught, because of the lies, you know, because of Emily's mother. But if you guys want full details of the whole movie, like I already said, it's available to watch on Tubi. Go there, go watch it. It's like 1 hour and 30 or 40 minutes long, and you guys won't disappoint. Until the next video, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and goodbye.